Wednesday. It's time to talk about wellness and beauty. I'm Medina Sison, and I'm an avid fan of anything pure and wholesome.
I enjoy keeping my whole body in great shape. Nutrition and fitness just keep me going. In all forms also interest me. Beauty of poise and figure, beauty of hair and skin, and beauty that comes from within. The search for a higher purpose inspires me to launch a journey of discovery every single day. But it all boils down to one thing: wellness. Being totally well in every part of your life. Physical health, which keeps our senses working at its optimum. Mental health, which allows us to deal with the stresses of life. Emotional health, that balances our relationship with ourselves and the world at large. And spiritual health, which gives us the ability to see beyond ourselves and tap into a higher power.
It's time to heal. It's time to feel better. It's time to look better. And it's time to do well. Join us every Wednesday at 5 p.m. at Cab Queen Facebook page and Cab Queen TV YouTube channel. We'll see you there.
It's time for Wellness Wednesday. Hi everyone, welcome back. Welcome back to our show. It's Wednesday once again. Today is December 1. It's already really the season, the Christmas season. I think today is also the Advent, first week of Advent. So we are really in the middle of celebrating or having this, celebration that we love, the Christmas season. And thank you for joining us. And I know some of you are busy, but as you know, Wellness Wednesday is your break to take a breathe and to take a breather so that you can relax to continue your second half of the week. All right. So my name is Medina Sison, and let me tell you about myself. I used to work in the bank before. I was not into wellness. I was into, talking to people about money, and my job was to get clients for the bank. And at the time, I was working very hard. I was eating whatever I want. So I gained weight. I had bad skin. And then I started to have low energy. I wasn't feeling well. Then I was looking for something that would help me to really regain back my health. And so I got into a nutrition program, and I didn't believe it's a solution. But then what happened was, after only 3 days, I felt better. In 1 week's time, I lost a lot of inches. In 2 weeks' time, people said I look different. And then I look younger after 2 more weeks. And in 3 months' time, I lost about 6 inches and 22 pounds. And because of that, I continued to do my wellness. I never looked back, even though, I got pregnant, having 2 kids. I continued to do my nutrition program. And because of that, I am able to really handle the challenges of women as they go through different phases in life. And I'm very happy that early on I learned about nutrition and wellness. So, what is really wellness? And why is it that I'm here? Wellness is an individual pursuit, no, to attain the highest level of health or fitness, and through holistic approaches. And wellness is multidimensional. Wellness is more than just physical health. And there are about 6 areas of wellness. There is physical, mental, spiritual, emotional, social, and environmental. For physical, of course, it's about nourishing a healthy body through nutrition, exercise, sleep, relaxation. And mental, it's engaging the world through learning, problem solving, creativity, being able to handle stresses. That's mental. What about emotional? This is about being aware of and accepting and expressing our feelings and understanding the feelings of others. Spiritual, it's about searching for meaning and higher purpose in human existence. and environmental. It's about our surroundings, and we're fostering good relationship with our environment through our good human actions and choices and well-being. So what inspired me to take a path toward wellness? It was because of my results. My result really, spoke for the good effects of getting into a wellness program. And because of that, I shared it to a lot of people, and there were more results, and there were more people that we helped to look good, feel good, and to really, be at their best. And what I learned so far is that anybody can get into wellness or a wellness program. It doesn't matter what your age is, no matter how old you are, how young you are, and it doesn't matter what is your financial status in life. You can be in a wellness program. The reason why we're sharing this with you is because we know that during this pandemic time, it's so difficult, it's so challenging. People right now are suffering or they are going through challenges. And we want to share with them that even if for most people are still on the lockdown or some are avoiding to go out, they can be with us in this show and we can share with them how they can handle their mental, physical, and emotional health. And that we might want them to feel that we're around. Okay? So, Wellness Wednesday is about a show to help people about how to handle themselves. But before I get into that, I would like to introduce to you my co-host, no? And Wellness Wednesday is about um, tackling different things in life. All right. So let me introduce to you my co-host. He is very inspired to take a wellness journey, and he's very passionate about wellness too. He's taken his first step towards his fitness program. He is a singer, a host, DJ, a certified voiceover artist. He's got passion for financial stuff or learnings, and an advocate of mental health, and now a health and wellness podcast host. Let's all welcome Miguel Salamat or JM.
Hi, Miss Michelle, and hi to our viewers. Siyempre, it's the first day of December, and wow, so wonderful to be a part of this informative program, di ba? On the
Yes,
Wellness Wednesday. Thank you so much
it
for having me again,
is.
Miss
Oh,
Michelle.
how are you, Miguel, in the last seven
Yes.
days?
To be honest, Miss Michelle, it's a roller coaster, pero syempre, laban pa rin, di ba? And we should
Mm,
always keep our mind and body very, very healthy. Yan. Yun
Actually,
po.
every day is a roller coaster for
Yes,
us.
correct.
It's just that
Opo.
people don't see it, that what's happening, di ba?
Yes, tama.
But that's why we're here so that we can help our viewers. And para ma-feel naman nila na nandito tayo, di ba?
Yes, tama
Right?
po,
May
Miss
mga kasama
Michelle.
sila, no, na
Opo.
may mga challenges, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Mm. So, Miguel, okay? Kamusta naman yung show natin last week?
Oh, yeah, oo nga, Miss Michelle, no?
Oh,
Kay Doc Carlita, no? The ways to maintain positive mental health and the ways we keep our minds in state of peace using the Zen practice. At alam ko mamaya may magtuturo rin niya, no, sa atin, no, about that. Pero
oo.
di ba po, Miss Michelle, no, that having self-care, good attitude, and positive outlook helps with
Yes.
our mind and our mental health, di ba?
Well, you know what? Totoo yan, Nico. And you know what, guys, our viewers? Attaining a wellness, a well body, and a mind is an everyday work. It's something that you do every day upon waking up and before you sleep. Correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Oo.
Yes, that's correct po. Correct, no,
Oo.
Miss Michelle.
Mm.
Kaya naman,
Last week,
alam mo 'yun,
mhm,
yes po.
we had Dr. Torre, di ba? And she just
Yes,
talked
also
about
that.
how stress is a big factor that affect our health. And sleep
Mm.
is very important in balancing our body. Correct?
Yeah. Yes, that's correct, Miss Michelle. Alam mo,
Mm.
ang dami. Mamaya, ayan nga, we will discover new thoughts again and techniques, no, to achieve balance, no. Kaya
Mm.
we should practice mindfulness through Zen to help our mind attain inner peace. Ayan.
Mhm,
Kaya I'm very,
okay.
very excited for this episode, Miss Michelle.
Correct. Our topic for today is disease. This
Yes.
is.
This is. Opo.
We call it
Correct.
disease, pero this is pala siya. if you're going to really scrutinize the word, no? And
Yes,
disease,
correct.
which is an illness that affects a person, animal, or plant, a condition that prevents the body or mind from working normally, right?
Yes po, correct. So, Miss Michelle, no, anyway, marami akong matututunan dito kaya I'm very, very excited na. And of course, I also had experience having a disease.
Mm-mm.
Ayan. Opo.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Miguel, we know that to be healthy, we have to take care of our main four bodies: the mind, body, emotion, and spirit. That integration is about creating harmony in all our bodies and therefore creating wholeness. Ito yung topic last week, di ba?
Yes po, Miss
So,
Michelle, no? Mm-mm.
mm, so once we are not aligned, I think this is when we experience disease. Pero we will know it later when you talk to our guest, correct?
Yes po, Miss
Mm.
Michelle. Kaya ano, ito, I'm very, very excited na, Miss Michelle, for, syempre, sa pagbabalik yan. Syempre, dito lang yan, sa
O, di
pagbabalik
ba?
ng, opo,
Wellness
Wellness
Wednesday!
Wednesday. Thank you, guys. See you.
Okay. Okay,
Ayan.
go BB natin, napakabongga, no?
That's right, Miss
Bongga,
Michelle. Opo.
napakaganda. So, Miguel, in this show, we have four segments, mga
Yes,
viewers.
correct.
No?
Opo. Mm-mm.
And you will discuss the importance of wellness on being whole in our life. And in every episode, we mix and match our segment so we get the full impact on each of our topic na pwede natin malaman, as they say. Correct? So,
Yes, tama.
the
Mm-mm.
first, oo, di ba? The first segment is wholeness. It talks about wellness with regards to the different aspect of well-being. They're the areas that makes up the entire being that we need to focus on. Wholeness is very important to discuss, okay? And this is, we discuss the issues on fitness, nutrition and food, mental health, emotional wellness, and even spiritual balance, right?
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true, Miss
Mm.
Michelle. At syempre, the second segment no is called Allure. This is a
Yep.
segment that will interest in a lot of women and also for men too. No, here we will tackle different topics on skincare, hair care, teeth care, and nail care, and we will also take a look at some of the latest beauty treatments that are available out there. Ayun.
Course, no? We
Opo.
want beauty and you want to approach it in a holistic perspective, which means you will be featuring products in the future and practices that are truly beneficial for you, for all of us on a long-term basis. And syempre, Allure naman is very exciting and fun, no?
Yes, correct po.
There will be some makeup tips, beauty secrets,
Mm.
breakthrough beauty tools, and gadgets. So watch out for it.
Yes. Opo.
Mm.
And syempre, no, we also have the third segment, no. It's called the icons, no, Miss Michelle.
Go
So
ahead.
anyone who has achieved a measure of success to uplift his life or someone else's life is called an icon. So in achieving wellness, it's very important to keep our eyes and our minds open to the stories of those who have achieved success in their search for total wellness. So in this
Mhm.
segment, we will hear some aspirational and inspirational success stories in the field of health, fitness, and well-being. And I assure you guys, no, that you will learn a lot from real life stories of success people. Ayun, ganun, Miss
Yeah,
Michelle.
they will learn a
Opo,
lot from people who was not okay before. Then after the
opo,
wellness
yes. Mm-mm.
program, they are now at their best. The best
Mm-mm,
health,
correct.
mental, emotional, the mind, and talagang mag-iiba ka talaga pagka ginawa mo. Okay?
That's true. Opo.
And the fourth segment is wellness review, di ba? In
Yes po,
wellness
Miss
review,
Michelle.
we'll guide the people, we'll guide them and give insightful reviews on various wellness products and supplements to guide them in buying the and have the long-lasting benefits for our body. We will also invite experts from the various disciplines of medicine and health to weigh in on a particular product, and that will give you an expert opinion on health products that you might want to buy, right?
Yes, that's true, Miss
Oh,
Michelle. So, ayun po, no, lahat ng segments na dapat nyo
makes up.
abangan dito sa Wellness Wednesday.
Correct. That makes up the fourth segment. And in the
Correct
following
po.
episode, when we begin our regular programming, we promise to give you some relevant and fresh information in each of our segments. We hope that in the coming weeks, you will become a part of our journey for the health and real wellness. Okay?
Ayun. Opo.
So, we'll have more sa pagbabalik ng
Yes.
Wellness Wednesday.
Wellness Wednesdays.
It's Wednesday. It's time to talk about wellness and beauty. I'm Michelle Medina Sison, and I'm an avid fan of anything pure and wholesome.
I enjoy keeping my whole body in great shape. Nutrition and fitness just keep me growing. In all forms also interest me. Beauty of poise and figure, beauty of hair and skin, and beauty that comes from within. The search for a higher purpose inspires me to launch a journey of discovery every single day. But it all boils down to one thing: wellness. Being totally well in every part of your life. Physical health, which keeps our senses working at its optimum. Mental health, which allows us to deal with the stresses of life. Emotional health, that balances our relationship with ourselves and the world at large. And spiritual health, which gives us the ability to see beyond ourselves and tap into a higher power.
It's time to heal. It's time to feel better. It's time to look better. And it's time to do well. Join us every Wednesday at 5 p.m. at Grandma Cab Queen Facebook page and Grandma Cab Queen TV YouTube channel. We'll see you there.
It's time for Wellness Wednesday.
Okay, we're back.
Yes, we are back.
Hi.
Hi, guys.
Guys. Guys, for our seventh episode, we will start with our wholeness segment. And wholeness talks about the wellness with regards to the different aspects of well-being. These are the areas that make up our entire being that we need to focus on. In wholeness, we will tackle stories and issues on fitness, nutrition, food, mental health, emotional wellness, and even spiritual balance. Tama, Miguel?
Yes, Miss Michelle. As you said kanina po, no, wholeness is very important to discuss the aspects that make up our entire human composition. Because to achieve real wellness, every part of our being should work in harmony with each other. So for this segment, we will have talks and interviews on our various forms of exercises and physical activity. So discussions on food and nutrition, and hopefully easy cooking demos and food preparations. We will also have in-depth talks on mental and emotional health as well as spirituality, no? So nako, I'm very
Mm.
excited, Miss Michelle po, no, i-introduce natin ng special guest for today. Ayun.
Okay, we're going to
Opo.
introduce a special guest. No, she is a doctor of medicine,
All
a
right.
graduate of the University of the East, Ramon Magsaysay, UER
Wow.
in Manila. Oo. And an anthroposophic medical seminar of the medical section at the Gothanium, Switzerland.
Wow.
And 1995 to 2009 at that Gothanium Medical Section, Lucas Clinic. Okay, a visiting doctor trainee at Ito Wegman Clinic, Switzerland too. Graduate of Harvard University School of Public Health, Boston, and also graduated from University of the Philippines School of Public Health. She was residing training in family medicine at the UP Philip PGH. She holds
Wow.
a master's in
Grabe.
education, grabe,
Opo.
major in
Mm.
Stein World of Education since Classical College, Manila, and the Philippine, in the, of course, here in Manila, no, October 2007 up to the present, and among others, which will not mention kasi ang haba talaga.
Opo.
Sobrang dami ng
Ang daming
achievements,
achievements. Opo.
credentials. So let
Correct.
us welcome Dr. Divina Gonzalez.
Ayun, hello.
Hello.
Magandang araw po. Yan, Dr.
Hello.
Divina. Welcome po.
Good to see you,
Good
Doc.
evening and happy Advent. First week of Advent to all. Yeah.
Yes
Oh,
po.
yes. Opo.
How are you,
So,
Doc?
mm
So,
Very good.
thank you
that's
for being
nice
with
to
us,
hear po.
Doc.
Mm-mm.
And Doc, would you tell us about yourself? What do you do? Please share
Mm,
with the audience.
I'm nearly turning senior next year. So I have been in the practice of medicine for the last 35 years. So I'm batch 86 of UERM medicine. And
Mhm.
then I worked in the Department of Health for 7 years as a research manager. And then I had a life shift, so to speak. So I wanted to go back to clinical medicine. And so I took up anthroposophic medicine in the Goetheanum in Switzerland. So I'm the pioneer of anthroposophic medicine in the Philippines.
Wow, grabe po. Oo.
Ask si Doctor, ano ba yung anthroposophic?
Anthroposophic.
Yes, opo, Doktor, ano po ba yung anthroposophic medicine? Opo, ano
Well,
po ba
the
yun?
technical definition is this. So it's anthropos, which means human being, right? And then
Yes po.
Sophia, these are Latin words, which means wisdom. So it's the wisdom of the human being. So it's a
Mhm.
way of looking at the human being that actually defines more in detail what you have been telling us, yung holistic frame of medicine. It's actually taking the best of um, conventional medicine and the best of alternative medicine. So it's like bridging the two together with a very clear framework of who the human being is.
Mhm.
And it's
Okay.
very interesting that your topic is disease
Yes
because
po.
um, yeah. So when I was thinking of what to say, I decided that the best way to actually experience anthroposophic medicine is through disease. This is a
Yeah.
prefix. It's a Latin prefix which simply means not or the opposite of the next word or whatever it
Yeah.
is, a verb, an
Mhm.
adjective, or an adverb. And is another word which means you're free of pain, you're comfortable, you're free of discomfort, you're free of difficulty. And so when you
Mhm.
combine the two words, this is, so it means
Mhm.
that you're out of your comfort zone. You're in pain, you're in discomfort, you're in difficulty, and I suppose everybody has an experience of some form or another of this kind of discomfort or
Yeah.
difficulty.
Opo.
Yes.
And
Opo.
and
Mm.
here will come the different parts of the human being. So one is you may experience pain in your body. The curious thing about the human body is when you are at ease, when you are well, you don't know
Mhm.
that your heart is beating, diba?
Yes,
Yes.
correct
Yes.
po. Mm.
That your heart is beating. You don't know that your stomach is actually working, that your intestines are actually working, that you don't know that your liver is working because when it's working perfectly, then you don't feel it. You're not conscious of it. You are
Yes.
only
Opo.
conscious of your body when you start feeling
Mhm.
uncomfortable on when you are in a diseased situation. So,
Mhm. Correct.
dun taking off from the experience of dis-ease, so you can have a dis-ease on the level of pain. You can
Mhm.
also have a dis-ease on the level of itch. Nangangati ka, 'di ba? Or
Yes,
you can
opo.
have a kind of dis-ease when you just don't feel well. 'Di ba? So, all of these
Mm.
things are on the level of the physical body. So,
Okay.
when you say the
Mhm.
physical body, it's the most obvious. It's the one that you see. It's the one that you can even quantitate. 'Di ba? You can have your liver checked, have your blood taken, and you check your liver function. You check your heart by an ECG, or these are things that is on the obvious sense level. Okay,
Mhm.
but then you have another kind of disease, or another level of disease, when you feel tired.
Mhm.
Diba?
Okay.
Wake up
Opo.
in the morning, and supposedly upon waking up in the morning you're supposed to feel good, but there are times when you just don't feel well, diba? When your
Mhm.
Opo.
energy level is low. Okay, so that's still part of the physical body, but there's another level added to it that most people, or even doctors, are not aware of, and this is on the level of the what you call life force body. Okay,
Life
Yes,
force
so
opo.
body.
yes, the life force body this time is invisible, but it's
Okay.
responsible for energy, it's
Mhm.
responsible for memory for children, it's responsible for growth and development. So
Opo.
you see, some people, um, some children grow fast, some children grow slow. You can even have twins,
Mm.
even identical twins, and you will see that one will grow faster than the other. So they
Yes
have
po. Mm.
identical physical bodies, but there's an added component to them that makes them either grow fast or heal slow or heal fast. Okay, and here also in the level of the life force body is memory. So there are some people who have very good memories, diba? They even have perfect memories. And there are some
Mhm.
people who, even at a very young age, have very poor memory. So it's more than just the
Mm.
number of brain cells, the
Opo.
memory part. So you have two members of the human being now, the physical body and the life force
Okay.
body. Okay.
Mhm.
And then the next,
Alright. Mm.
um, the kind of disease that exists in the soul level. And an example of that is, there are some people who are um, who are always experiencing uh, muddy or cloudy or very chaotic kind of thinking. And
Mhm.
they even
Okay.
complain about it. Sasabihin nila, Dok, ba't ganun? Parang hindi ako marunong mag-isip, o
Mhm.
nalilito lagi ako. So, this is
Opo.
on the level of the thinking when you are
Yeah.
feeling your dis-ease, okay? And
Uh-huh.
when
Uh-huh.
you're not comfortable.
Mhm.
Then,
Opo.
another function of the soul, which Michelle has also talked about,
Mm.
is
Yes po.
on the feeling realm. So, thinking is different from feeling. So,
Okay.
there are
Opo.
some people, for example, who complain of easily becoming angry.
Mhm.
Their blood pressures even go up because they're easily irritable. Or there are some people who are depressive by nature. You know,
Mhm.
um, they complain about all things in the world, and yun lang yung kulang dun sa dinefine ni Michelle kanina. So,
Opo.
she talked about the mental, she talked about the feeling, but there's a very important third physiological function of the soul
Oh,
failed to mention, and
What
it's
is
the
what is it
will.
po?
It's the
Will, okay.
will?
Opo.
W-I-L-L, or
Oh,
volition. Or
okay.
volition. It's actually
Volition.
the ability to do things in the world. Kasi some people are highly intelligent, highly
Mm.
creative
Mhm.
thinkers, very
Opo.
sensitive in feeling, but tambay, 'di ba?
Yes.
Know
True,
what to
true.
do in the world.
Opo.
Oo.
Totoo.
Have a very good resume, ang
Yeah.
daming natapos, but
Opo.
do not know what they want to do in the world, no.
Mhm.
So yung iba, ang common complaint nun, Dok, ba't ang tamad-tamad ko? Ba't tulog ako ng tulog? Yung mga gano'n. Diba? Sleep is important at night, but when you're
Yeah,
sleeping all the time, that's a kind of disease also, right?
that's true.
Oo. So, tatlo na yon. So, physical body, life
Mm.
force body,
Opo.
soul, and the soul has
And
three functions: thinking,
thinking,
feeling, and
feeling,
doing
and
things in the world.
okay po.
In the world. So, will yon, diba? And then, Michelle has mentioned this, and this is the spirit level. And on the spirit level, there are some people who are totally unconscious of who they are, the context in life that they have, the environment, society, community, etc. No, they are not even conscious, for example, of taking care of the environment or of segregating
Mm.
trash, diba? Yung
Opo.
mga ganun ano. And
Mhm.
on the other hand, merong ganon. So, total unconsciousness. And on the other extreme, you have the hypochondriacs. Yung, di ba,
Mm.
yung taong lahat may sakit.
Yeah.
Yun ang mga suki ng mga doktor, suki ng mga pharmacists, because everything, they are so sensitive to everything, no? And yun na nanggagaling yun dun sa spirit level, that we have a certain balance of ourselves, and
Yes, opo.
kaya dun sa yung total balance and total parang harmony, yun, mas magandang word yung harmony. When
Harmony.
you are harmonized in your physical body, in your life
Mm.
force body, and in your soul,
Mhm.
then you are in the middle of being conscious about who you are, about
Opo.
what you believe in, about your task in life, because that's the role of the spirit. The spirit is actually uh, the one that carries your individual task in life.
Mhm.
And the spirit is like a blueprint. It provides a pattern or a guide for your physical body, for your life force body, and your soul. Why? Where do you get that pattern, and why is the pattern like this? Like, I don't
Mhm.
look like Michelle, neither do I look like Miguel, no? But that's because we have different tasks in life. And
Yes.
Yes po, correct. Mm.
your spirit will give you the perfect physical body that is appropriate for your task in life. And then the life force body will also be according to how your spirit dictates,
Mm.
and your soul. So, dito pa nga, magkaiba. Notice, magkaiba ang soul and spirit.
Spirit, opo. Mm.
Oo, and very
Yes.
important yan to distinguish. Why? Because when you ask, where does disease emanate? Where,
Yes.
Opo.
saan
Mm.
galing ito? Kasi dyan nagkakatalo. Kasi kung gusto mong sabihin na ang disease galing lang sa physical body, then forever ka nang iinom ng gamot at forever ka nang pupunta sa doktor.
Doktor,
Diba?
opo. Correct,
Hindi.
opo. Mm.
Hindi dyan nanggagaling ang dis-ease. Nanggagaling ang dis-ease sa soul level. Bakit?
Mm.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Kasi
Bakit po?
bakit?
Mm.
Sa kaluluwa natin, kasi alam mo yung kaluluwa natin, has a very strange yung parang, it has a very strange composition. Yung parang, one part of the soul belongs to the physical body. So, yung
Mm. Opo.
part of the soul that wants to keep the physical body alive, alam mo, madali lang yan intindihin. Halimbawa, there's a part of you that tells you you need to eat. You need to be properly nourished so that
Mm.
your physical body will stay strong and healthy. So, there's a part of your physical body that says you have to protect yourself. So,
Mm. Opo. Tama.
clothe yourself properly, you build a
Mm-mm.
house, tapos on a more sophisticated level, you get an insurance, you prepare for old age, you save
Yes.
money, di ba? So,
Opo.
yun. And so, those are all efforts of keeping the physical body alive. And another level is a part of the soul tells you you have to reproduce. That's why
Yes.
sexual urges are a normal part of a human being's life. Kasi you really have to reproduce. And so, yung part of your soul will make you conscious of your sexual drives every month. Every month.
Wow,
And
every month talaga, doktora.
No?
so,
Yeah po, Miss
part yun of keeping the species alive, diba?
Mm.
So,
Opo.
yung opposite part naman ng soul, eto na yung dynamic na peculiar. So the
Okay.
other part of the soul longs for the spirit kasi yun ang origin niya. So, eto yung part ng
Ooh.
soul that longs
Mm.
for relationships, good relationships, that longs for resting, 'di ba? Yung kailangan ka magpahinga, 'di ba? That longs for higher values like the good, the true, and the beautiful. The thing is, lagi sila nagko-conflict. Yung needs of
Mm-mm.
the physical body and needs of the yung part of the soul that has
Okay po.
to nourish the
Mm.
physical body is all the time in conflict with the part of the soul that longs for the spirit. Ang example
Okay.
dyan, mas malakas ang kita mo, 'di ba? You will earn more if you work on Saturdays and Sundays. And even if you work at night, 'di ba? Kasi
Opo.
most people will come to you and well, as a doctor, 'di ba, mas marami kang pasyente sana pagka nag-work ka ng Sabado at Linggo. But
Mm.
then a part of you says, oh, but I need to go to church on Sunday, diba? I need to pray. I need to spend time with my family. I also need to rest, diba? So, nagko-conflict yung dalawang yan. So, yung conflict of the physical body, of the soul that tends to the physical body and to the spirit will create tension. Tension creates stress. Continuous
Okay. Opo.
stress creates cellular pathology. So, yung continuous stress na yan will
Mm.
make you secrete hormones, 'di ba? Fight or flight hormones or
Mm. Opo.
happy hormones, 'di ba?
Mm.
The happy hormones like yung mga hormones ng buntis at nagbe-breastfeed, yung oxytocin, pitocin,
Dopamine.
even serotonin. These are hormones that make you happy even if there's nothing outside that actually makes you happy. It's inside your body that you feel well because the hormones are there. But there are also hormones that make you panicky, diba? Like,
Opo. Correct.
it makes you fearful, diba? It makes you go into either fight, laban ka, or
Mm.
flight, buka.
Mm.
Diba? So,
Mm.
pagka ano na yan, kung alin yung mas madaming hormones sa'yo, mas either well ka or hindi ka well, diba? So,
Ayun. Opo.
yung ano na yun yung connection that whatever you feel in your physical body and in your life force body is actually a product of your soul processes.
Okay. Ayun.
Kaya yung spirit is a higher principle. Yung kumbaga yung kaluluwa parang kabayo. Yung kabayo like a
Opo.
beautiful black horse, no?
Doktora, may
Beautiful.
ano po, may tanong po ako, no? Yung kasi nauuso po ngayon sa mga lalo sa mga kabataan ngayon yung soul searching ba? What can you say about that?
That's very good because
Opo.
soul searching is actually a need to know your own soul. So,
Mm.
what drives you? Oo. Anong nagda-drive dun sa soul mo na yon? And what drives the soul is the spirit. Kaya balik tayo dun sa
Opo.
kabayo, yung image
Opo.
ng
Yeah.
kabayo.
Okay
Yung
po.
soul kasi wild horse. Okay?
Okay. Opo.
Oo, wild horse yan. Di ba yung kabayo, pag pinabayaan mo lang, it will go wherever it wants to go. It will gallop away. It will run happily, etc.
Yes.
But
Mm.
you if you want to make it obey, you put blinders, 'di ba? May
Yes,
mga ganyan yung
Mm.
kalesa, 'di ba?
Okay.
You put blinders and you put reins. So,
Mhm.
yung reins na yon at yung blinders, may naglagay dun nun. Yun yung spirit. Yung spirit is the one sitting on top of the horse. Kaya
I
makikita
see.
mo, may mga tao na parang, eto parang kabayo, walang nakaupo. Yung walang direksyon, diba? Na ano.
Oo
So,
po.
ang task talaga ng integrative health is really to get your spirit to sit on top of the horse so that there will be harmony in your physical body.
How
Yun.
do you do
Okay.
that, Doc? Lang yung
You
sinasabi
do
mo.
that, yun nga, yun ang pinaka-interesting. So, you do that through a therapeutic plan. So, sa akin, ang
Ayun.
ginagawa
Ano yun,
ko
Doc?
dun sa mga pasyente ko, hindi
Okay.
ko nini-neglect yung physical body, mind you. I do a very detailed history. I do lab tests, no? Kasi kailangan mo malaman kulang ka ba ng vitamin D? Kulang ka ba sa
Opo.
dugo? Kulang ka
Mm.
ba sa ganito, ganyan? And numerically, you can look at it, diba? Or, pwede rin, ito, Michelle, nakalimutan mo rin sabihin na kanina na yung physical body, aside from nourishing it, you have to detoxify it. Kasi pag
Yan.
nilagyan
Opo.
mo yan ng pagkain, kahit
Mhm.
na anong ilagay mo dyan, meron pa rin yan byproducts of metabolism. Yung byproducts
Okay.
of metabolism are toxins, which you have to clean, no? So, part of actually looking after the physical body is not only nourishing it properly, but cleaning it. Diba?
That's
Yun yung
true. That's true.
oo, so yun.
Mhm.
Tapos,
Kita.
pagkatapos dyan, you will have a plan. So, sasabihin mo, eto pala yung ano ko, o konti lang pala problema eh. Ang problema pala, sabihin mo, ay, pre-diabetic na pala ako. Halimbawa, sabihin mo, medyo mataas ang blood sugar. Pero
Sugar. Opo.
medyo pa lang. Pwede pa
Mm.
paanin sa detox at diet, di ba? So, yung mga
Opo.
ganyan. O, tapos, magpaplano ka na. Tapos, titignan mo ngayon yung life force body mo. Paano ba nurture ang life force body? So, ang life force body nurture sa how? Organic food, diba? Hindi lang
Okay.
basta
Opo.
pagkain. At
Yes,
hindi lang basta balance of carbohydrates, fats, and proteins. Those are very physical kasi all physical food that you take in should have a strong life force body. So dito, nagmamatter na, ang itlog ba ng manok nang ikinain mo, galing sa pinatuka ng mga growth hormones
Yes.
at feeds, di ba? Or, ang itlog ba na kinain mo kaninang umaga nung nag-breakfast ka, galing sa free range.
Ayun.
Oo.
True,
O kaya, mga native na manok, di ba?
Opo.
Kasi nagmamatter yun. O kaya, yung butter na pinahid mo sa tinapay mo kanina, is
Yan.
it
Opo.
margarine, di ba? Kasi yung margarine, the way of processing it is
Very
very
margarine is butter, which is different, Doc.
diba? Oo.
Yes.
Yung pagka-organic nila, ang na-add na dimension sa physical component of food is that invisible life force. Kaya, meron kang pwedeng kainin na kinain mo nga, masarap nga, pero parang hindi ka naman lumakas.
Satisfied, yes.
Pero
Yes,
meron
Rachel.
na kinain na kahit kaunti lang, na-energize ako kaagad, diba? So, yun, isa yun. Another is water. And water, hindi lang basta water, ha? Kasi
Yan. Opo.
kailangan natin alkaline yung water. Kailangan natin 2 to 3 liters a day. At sa Ayurvedic medicine, sinasabi na ang tubig kailangan iniinom by sips. Hindi mo ginagulp. Di ba, may mga iba ina-advise na, halimbawa, uminom ka ng 8 basong tubig sa umaga. Ang nangyayari lang doon, in and out lang. Di ba? Yung ininom mo yung tubig, lumabas ka agad. No? What you want to do is to drink water, allow it to stay inside the kidneys, and allow the exchange of minerals, and allow the toxins to go out. Tapos, saka ka iihi, di ba? Yun yung ano. So,
Ayun, okey po.
ayun. So, tapos yung sleep, ito very important din
Naku,
i-discuss kasi
Mm.
a lot of young people, including my own son, and
opo.
a lot of yung mga ano nga yun, yung mga call center workers, 'di ba? Binabaliktad
Yes.
nila ang day and night
Ang day
kasi
and night. Yes, that's true.
'di ba mas malakas ang kita sa gabi.
Night differential,
Mm.
opo.
Oo,
Correct.
differential, 'di ba? O, so ito na naman yung pagtatalo ng soul na malaki kita, pero hindi nyo ba alam na pag binaliktad nyo yung day and night, your organs will age way ahead, faster than your chronological age. So, pwede,
Oh,
bawa
ayun.
ang edad mo, ilang taong ka na, Miguel?
24 po this year.
Pwedeng 24 ka, 'di ba? Yun yung chronological age mo, 24.
Opo.
Pero kung halimbawa call center agent ka at nagtatrabaho ka ng 2 years na napanggabi ka, pwedeng ang ano mo, ang organ age mo will be around 40, 50.
48. Ay,
God.
dumoble pa. Oh my gosh, ayoko na magpuyat.
So, pwedeng tumatapan ba yung organs mo faster
Opo.
than your true age. Dahil dun sa sleep. Kasi very important na matulog tayo ng 11 o'clock, 'di ba? Yun yung pinaka-maximum. And then we have deep sleep from 12 until 4 or 5 in the morning. Tapos we can wake up na after that. In fact, experts are saying that if you, halimbawa, ikaw estudyante and kailangan ka magpuyat, 'di ba? It's
Opo.
better daw to sleep early and wake up early in the morning. Doon mo na lang gawin sa madaling araw yung pag-aaral mo.
Ayun.
Because they are saying that memory is better if you do that. Rather than you stay late at night, sleep at 1 o'clock, and then and study, tapos wake up late in the morning. Kasi
Nakalimutan po ang inaral.
sakto, yun. Oo.
Actually,
Opo,
okay,
correct.
kasi natatakot baka hindi sila magising.
Ayun lang.
Well, yun,
Oo nga.
yung matatanda, yun yung kasi, di ba, yung sleep is the baby brother of death. 'Di ba? So, yun yung sa mga matatanda, you really have to process this. You really have to make them aware of the cycles in life and the
Okay.
importance
Opo.
of phases in life, and that old age or being a senior does not mean being worthless and useless or always being fearful of death. So, yun, yung marami pa tayong kailangan i-diskusyon kasi nga halimbawa yung sa life force body, marami pang mga ibang aspeto na kailangan natin
Opo.
i-take up beyond yung ang example yung the place where you're sleeping, kung saan ka natutulog, 'di ba? Alam mo ba na may mga bagay
Opo.
sa ating bahay that actually sucks up your life force body?
Okay.
Ano yan?
Ano yun, Doc?
Oo nga po. Pwede malaman po.
Electronics.
Tools, di ba?
Electronics. Okay.
Natin, di ba? Matutulog, nakakapagpatulog sa kanila ang television. So, naka-on ang TV, makakatulog sila ng ano. Or, marami sa atin, ako, isa na rin doon, no? Magcha-charge ako ng cellphone sa tabi ko, tapos
Opo.
makakatulugan ko na yon, di ba?
No.
Or worse, kasi nga doktor ka, 'di ba? Yung for example, I handle a lot of cancer cases. So, I have to be available for the patients anytime. So, I keep my phone open. So, that's very bad because alam mo yung yung mga chakras, 'di ba? Meron tayong energy centers in the body.
Yes po.
So, when you leave your electronic tools open, especially while you're sleeping, they suck out your energy from the solar plexus. Ito yung may sikmura, din sa may sikmura. Diyan siya. So, it's invisible yung life force niyan. That's why we're not very aware of it, no? Pero mararamdaman mo yan in terms of energy, memory, and
Mm.
capacity to get well. Kasi makikita mo, may mga tao, magkasugat, ang bilis. Within a few minutes, wala na, healed na. Pero may mga tao, ang tagal-tagal gumaling. Kahit na wala naman diabetes, ang tagal gumaling ng sugat. Diba?
Eh,
Or,
Doc,
Nakaka-apekto pala.
question
Yes
lang.
po.
What about, kasi right now, we're using apps to sleep,
mm-mm.
like binaural sounds. Paano yun, Doc? Nasa phone kasi yun eh. And we're supposed to turn off our
Yung
cell
music.
phones.
Opo.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
how is
But,
that?
pwede I don't know if there's such a thing as your cell phone automatically turning off. Yung, 'di ba? Kasi
Mhm.
yung iba may ganon, may facility for turning it off after you listen. Na hindi mo na kailangan actively i-off 'yon. So, meaning say you program it, parang yung yung aircon, 'di ba? Pwede
Yes,
mong
yes.
i-program na
Naka-timer.
run lang siya ng 4
Mm.
hours para hindi mo na siya papatayin at hindi ka nagigising to turn it off. So, I think
I
that's one
see.
of the
Opo.
solutions that you can do for those kinds of apps that actually do help you, 'di ba?
Oo,
But
oo.
yeah.
Naka-on na yung phone.
Yeah.
Doc, what do you suggest? They should turn off in an hour, parang ganyan.
Yeah. Or meron mga 'di ba may mga tinatawag na cures. Halimbawa, hindi mo pwedeng ma-turn off yung mga gadgets mo inside the room, no? So, 'di ba NASA came up with 3 very healing plants. Yung sa ano nga yun, yung merong isang talk they talked about how these 3 healing plants heals the environment and actually even sucks up the metals and the chemicals in the environment. So ano yan? And
Okay.
very very easy to take care of na plants ito. They are palmera, 'di ba?
Okay. Palmera.
Mother indostang or snake plant, yung mahahabang gayon,
Opo.
kulay itim na may yellow sa gitna. Tapos,
Mhm.
and then 5 finger. So, yan, nasa certified yan na healing plants yun.
I
Yun,
see.
sa TED
Ayun.
Talks, you can actually Google it. In TED Talks, meron silang a short segment talking about how the plants can actually heal your environment. No?
Okay.
Another
Wow.
thing is, and a lot of people also don't know this, alam mo ba yung Himalayan salt crystal lamp?
Oh, yes.
Yes po.
Very common ngayon. Ang dami-dami
Mm.
na ngayon yan. Actually, they're very helpful kasi, but they're only helpful if you turn it on for 24 hours. Dapat walang patayan.
Okay.
Oh.
Why? Because the heat of the bulb actually activates the salt so that
Himalayan.
the salt can actually absorb metals in the air and the chemicals in the air. And then every month, you have to sort of make punas lang with parang yung just a sort of hygiene na lilinisin mo yung Himalayan salt crystal lamp mo with pwedeng yung wet ones na lang yung panglinis mo. Hindi naman kasi pwedeng ilagay under the faucet. Yun, di ba? Masisira. So, those are some cures that will help you increase the life force of your room. And very important is your bedroom. Kasi presumably, in your bedroom, you stay there for 6 to 8 hours straight, di ba?
Yes.
So, yun. Kaya kailangan, if there is one part of the house that you have to really be conscious of the life force in that room, it's the bedroom. At saka, if you can separate a place, like sa amin, we have a library, and almost all our gadgets are in the library. So, we have a separate place in the house where we actually work, play, etc. And where the
I see.
gadgets
Opo.
are, yun.
Naka-organize po, no, Doktora? Nice.
Oo. Kasi yung environment, well, it plays a huge role in either nurturing your life force body, ibig sabihin ng nurture, either pine-preserve niya o dinadagdagan niya, or actually draining yourself of your life force body. Kasi pwede kasing ang dami mo palang nasa paligid na humahatak ng lahat ng energy mo, di ba? So, yun.
That's
And then,
true.
Yes.
Oo, and so, iba yung care for the physical body, iba yung care for the life force body. So, what I do is I teach my patients how to prepare a therapeutic plan. Eto yung,
Okay.
given my circumstances, given where I am, halimbawa, eto ko, matanda na, o eto ko,
Mm.
bata ako, eto yung plano ko para sa sarili ko. And the best time to do it is end of the year and beginning of a new
That's
year.
true.
Oh,
Mhm.
New Year's resolution po,
That's
parang
right.
ganun.
That's right.
Parang ganon. Pero this time, meron kang framework, yung meron kang
Okay.
goals. Kasi pag sinabi mong
Opo.
may framework ka, meron kang, yung katulad ni Michelle, yung 'di ba sinasabi niya na at first when she had the two babies, she grew fat, 'di ba? And
Opo.
meron siyang goal. So, when you have a therapeutic plan, you have a goal. Meron kang short-term goal, meron kang medium-term goal,
Okay.
meron kang long-term. So, sasabihin,
Opo.
within the next 3 months, I want to lose 10 pounds. Ganon. O kaya,
Oh,
in
opo.
the next 6 months, I want to work on my life force level so that I feel well, I feel energetic when I
Mm.
wake up in the morning, or I don't
Opo.
experience dips in my energy levels. Diba yung iba, halimbawa, malakas nga sila when they wake up, pero hanggang alas 10 lang ng umaga yun. Kapag sa alas 10,
Saglit lang
lulugo-lugo
po.
na gusto ng matulog.
Oo nga po.
Hindi rin yun healthy, di ba? O
Alright.
kaya, like, nung tumatanda na ako, and I find this very interesting, Michelle, dun sa biography mo, that yung, kasi nung araw, hindi ako naniniwala dyan sa mga vitamina, supplements, kasi I believe that if you have the right diet, then you don't need supplements. Alam mo,
Supplements, opo.
hindi pala totoo. Kailangan pag pala nag-e-enter ka na dun sa mga 35, 40, dapat nagsisimula ka na ring mag-supplement. And especially for women, yung balance ng hormones natin, very important pala in order to prevent rapid aging of our organs. So yung hormonal balance na yan is very, very important. Yun.
Nice. Opo. So,
What's the
opo,
first
so,
step,
yeah.
Doc, for that hormonal balance of women? What's the first step that they have to do?
Ayun, opo.
Tapos marami pa sa life force body, but I don't want to neglect the soul. Kaya yung soul na yon, just to mention it briefly, we can go over it maybe next time when we have the time. So,
Opo.
may pagkain ng kaluluwa, hindi lang body ang may pagkain, ang kaluluwa kailangan din pakainin. So, ano ang pagkain ng utak, ng thinking? At hindi siya physical food. So, para mas brief, no? Ang pagkain ng thinking and musical tones.
Ayun.
Ang problema, hindi pwedeng nakikinig ka lang. Katulad
Opo.
nung yung mga pinapakinggan mo sa computer sa gabi. Hindi.
Yes. Opo.
Ang gusto ng kaluluwa is you have to produce the musical tones. So,
Okay.
again, I always tell my patients, to make it simple, ganito na lang. Araw-araw naliligo ka, di ba? So, pag naliligo ka, sabayin mo na. Habang naliligo ka, tumira ka na ng 2 kanta.
Ayun.
You already sing. Parang
You
ganun.
already sing 2 songs while you're taking a bath. So,
I see.
you're
Kaya
eating
pala.
2 birds in 1 stone. You're cleaning your physical body, and at the same time, you're feeding the thinking part of your soul.
Nice. Opo.
Okay, Doc.
Galing,
Tama.
Ano naman ang pagkain ng feelings, ng emotions?
Ayun. Okay.
Pagmamahal
Hindi
ba yun, Doc?
telenovela.
Pagmamahal yan, Doc?
Pagmamahal. Pero merong mas mas pwede mong kunin ng, mas madali. Alam mo kung ano? Colors,
Alin?
kulay. Kulay!
Oh.
That's why we love colors pala, Doc.
Yeah. And here, yung visual arts, syempre may mga tao na, okay, kaya nilang mag-painting lessons, etc. So, painting lessons can actually be therapeutic, hindi lang aesthetics, no? Pero, para madali, kasi, di ba, may mga tao namang sobrang busy. Ako, ang isinuggest ko, kahit sa sarili ko, yun ang ginagawa ko. Maraming adult coloring books sa National Bookstore. Alam mo yung adult coloring book. So,
Opo.
gagamit ka ng crayons o kaya craypas o kaya colored pencil. So, make a goal of 1 page a day. Isang page lang, 'di ba? A day. Yun will actually balance your feeling life. Yung the use of
Okay.
colors will actually affect your emotions, and a lot of studies have been done about this. Hindi mo na yan pwedeng sabihin, ay kalokohan yan, hindi. Quantify na yan. Oo. At saka talagang scientifically
Proven
proven,
na po.
colors actually improve your feelings and your emotions. Okay. Now,
I see.
ano naman yung sa will? 'Di ba? Huwag nating kalimutan na ang third component ng kaluluwa ay will or volition. At may
Okay.
pagkainan. Ang
Opo.
pagkainan movement. Pero you have to feed it with the right movement. Yung, halimbawa, ako, magsi-60 na ako, tapos may mga diferensya na syempre yung mga buto ko o yung mga joints ko. Hindi mo naman sasabihin sa akin, tumakbo ko ng 1 kilometro.
Opo.
O mag-cardio ako
Correct.
ng 30 minutos. Hindi na pwede, di ba? Ang pwede mong gawin, halimbawa yung ginagawa namin every morning, and I included all my patients in this exercise that is free in Zoom, is shibashi. It's very short, but very important. Alam mo, noon, nagsisimula na yung arthritis ko, no? When I started doing shibashi every day, yung na yon, yung exercise na yon, it's very easy to do. Ang dali-dali lang gawin, pero papawisan ka, and alam mo, yung mga sakit-sakit ng tuhod ko, ng balikat ko, ng even the fingers, di ba? Sa kaka-text mo, sa kaka-computer mo, even
Yes
that
po.
improved a lot. And yon, yung shibashi kasi na group that I am joining, no, hindi lang shibashi yung ginagawa. Meron din yung sasabihin ni Jay yata later on na tapping, yung tapping na yan.
Yes.
So,
Yes
that's
po.
very
Opo.
important. So, yan yung mga food ng kaluluwa. So, 3 talaga yan. Dapat nakaplano sa'yo. And one more
Balance po.
thing, yung arts kasi, for it to be therapeutic, ito kailangan matandaan mo talaga. For
Okay.
an art activity to be therapeutic, it has to be done rhythmically. Ibig sabihin, may oras ng araw mo halimbawa sasabihin mo, every day at 3 o'clock, magko-coloring ako. O kaya, every morning from 9 to 10, mag-e-exercise ako. So, yun ang gusto ng kaluluwa, that you're doing it at a certain schedule. Na paulit-ulit every day, yun yung Kasi, if you do it randomly, aesthetics lang yung maa-achieve mo doon. Hindi yung
Opo.
therapeutic interventions ng mga art activity na yon.
I see.
Tapos,
Okay.
oo. Tapos yung on the spirit level, alam mo ba na, well, of course, sasabihin natin na sa spirit level, meditation, prayers, etc. But you know, one thing about the spirit is you can activate it by consciousness. So,
Ayun.
the more you know about your physical body, the more you know about your life force body, the more you know about your soul. Kaya yan yung sinasabi mong yung mga soul searching, yung mga
Yes po.
the more you know about your lower members of the human being, the more you activate the spirit. So, yung
Ayun.
mga iba ang ginagawa nila, journaling, di ba?
Opo.
Journal nila. Oo, nagjo-journal sila ng healing process nila. O kaya, yung iba pinapagawa ko, lalo na sa matatanda, ang sinasabi ko, get a very small notebook. Wag cellphone ang gamitin mo. Get a very small notebook. Sa front ng notebook, lagay mo yung hopes mo. Ano pa yung gusto mo? Halimbawa, sabihin mo, gusto ko pang mag-skydiving dahil pangarap ko yan nung bata ako. Diba?
Opo.
So, lagay mo doon, skydiving. O, gusto
Okay.
kong mag-dance ng Argentine tango. Lagay mo pa rin yun. Di yun ang
Nice.
sarap. Everything that you still want to do in life, diba?
Mhm.
Sa likod naman ng notebook, ilalagay mo yung fears mo. Anong
Okay. Oo.
kinatatakutan
Opo.
mo? At dito, be as petty as you want. Halimbawa sabihin mo, natatakot ako sa dilim, natatakot ako sa ipis, natatakot ako sa daga, natatakot akong mamatay, natatakot
Ayun.
akong magkasakit, natatakot
Mm.
akong mapalda. Yung be
Yes,
as
yes.
detailed as possible. Because
Aha.
that's one way of making you, kasi kung natatakot ka dito, meron ka namang pwedeng gawin, di ba? Para i-avoid lahat ng kinatatakot mo. Dapat.
Mhm.
Mm.
Yes.
At
Tama.
the same time, nandun pa rin yung um, ina-activate mo pa rin yung will mo to live when you put all your hopes. Yung halimbawa, sabihin mo, katulad ako, isang malapit ko nang gawin. I want to swim with the dolphins.
Oy,
Mm.
ang saya naman. Saya nun,
Oo,
doktora.
din pala sa Ocean Adventure sa Subic, bukas na sila. So,
Nice, ayan.
nag-schedule na
It's nice
ako.
naman. Subik na lang, may dolphin na.
Yes, oo. So, sabi ko, gusto ko solo swimming with the dolphins, including picture taking. Kaya,
Yes,
soon,
opo.
abangan nyo sa Facebook page ko, ipopost ko lahat ng pictures ko
Ayun.
with dolphins.
Okay.
O, yun. O, di, one down, 100
Okay, that's
Ganda
very
naman.
nice. So, Doc,
ganyan po.
you know, your plan is really very big, no? There has to be a plan talaga. So,
Yeah.
where can our viewers reach you
Yes, where we can
Ah,
find you
for
for
consultation?
consultation. Mm.
oo. Kasi, okay, pwede rin naman, I'll leave na lang my secretary's telephone number with you
Okay.
later on, no? Kaya lang din, yung pasyente ko kasi nililimit ko talaga dun sa
Mm.
merong, kasi may mga pasyente, very conventionally oriented sila. Hindi ako
Okay.
yung hinahanap mo. Ako yun.
Right. Mm.
Very unconventional ako. Yan yung mga maaasahan mo sa akin, no? And the medicines I use are all natural. I either use plant-based medicine, animal organ
Mm.
preparations, metals, or minerals. But done in the anthroposophic or homeopathic way. So, hindi yan nabibili sa mercury drugs. Yun din yung
Yeah, opo.
sinasabi ko kasi yung mga kaibigan ko na way back in high school or elementary, sabihin, tulungan mo naman kami sa ganito, ganyan. Sabi ko, kung gusto mo lang ng gamot sa hypertension, pumunta ka na lang sa cardiologist. Hindi ako ganun.
That's right. Because you have a
Diretso na
different
lang po.
approach. That's true.
Exactly. And ang akin kasi, an integrative approach is an approach that frees you from drugs and doctors.
That's
It
right.
makes
That's
you
right.
highly free. Kailangan i-empower ka to actually have your own health in your own hands. It's not
Mhm.
dependent on how much money you have
Mhm.
or how much drugs you can buy or
True.
how many hours in the doctor's office you can buy. Hindi yun eh. Actually, it's something that you have to work on. Yung talagang
Mm.
ako, bibigyan lang kita ng guide. In fact, yung first consultation ko, be prepared for a 2-hour consultation.
Yeah,
Kasi
that's true.
bibigay ko na sa'yo lahat. Tapos sasabihin ko sa'yo, mamili ka na lang kung anong kailangan, anong sa palagay kaya
All in
mong
all
gawin.
na po, no?
Diba?
Yes, yes. So,
Check
Doc,
it.
do you have,
Charge po, no? Mm.
yeah, do you have a Facebook page that you can mention that people can go to?
Yeah, oo nga po, doktor.
Yung personal Facebook page ko, Divina Gonzalez. Kasi
Only
you know,
personal. Okay.
Divina Gonzalez lang. And
Alright, opo.
I've never really advertised or
Mm.
actually sa akin fun lang to eh. This is not to drop it. You know why? Because ang mga pasyente ko over the past 35 years are by word of mouth. It's because they get well. And so they tell other people about it. So, ganyan
Mm.
lang ako.
Okay.
It's,
Okay, that's
diba,
nice.
yung
Sige,
fruit
Doc.
ng labor mo, dun ka makikilala. You know,
That's right. Right.
kung ano yung
Divina
mga
Gonzalez. Oo.
Yun, ganun lang ako. Kaya hindi ko rin tinatanggap yung mga pasyenteng ang gusto dekahon. Di
Yes,
ba?
yes, yes.
Opo.
May sakit ako, paracetamol. Ay, hindi ako hinahanap mo. Hindi.
I
Ganun
see,
lang.
I see.
So,
Okay,
yan
Correct.
ang anthroposophic medicine. So,
Oo.
anthroposophia means wisdom of the human
Wisdom.
being. It's
Okay.
passing on to the patient the real
Mhm.
image of the human being. Kasi pwedeng marami kang image. Sasabihin mo,
Mhm.
may physical body, may mental body, may emotional body, pero nakalimutan mo yung will, di ba? Or pwede mo rin sabihin, meron lahat, may spirit, may soul, may physical body, pero nakalimutan mo yung life force body. Sobrang laking component niyan. Yung, alam mo,
True.
kung meron pang time, no, kahit na 1 minute lang. So, yung
Sige
physical
po.
body, ang experience niya, tumingin ka sa patay. 'Di ba? Kung magbibisita ka sa wake, that's the
Yan.
physical body. Okay?
Opo.
Ngayon, yung experience mo of a person who's sleeping, yung natutulog, halimbawa, tignan mo yung baby mo natutulog o yung husband mo o partner mo na natutulog. 'Di ba? Pag natutulog ang tao, hindi naman sila conscious, 'di ba? The
Yes
moment
po.
you stimulate them, they will wake up. So, ano yung nasa kama pag may natutulog? O kaya, mas magandang i-envision, yung mga comatose, yung mga nasa
Ah.
ICU
Opo.
na buhay lang dahil pinaaandar ng machine. So,
Mm.
ano ba yon? Physical body lang? Hindi. Yun, physical body and life force body. In fact, ang tawag sa mga comatose, vegetable, di ba? Kasi
Vegetable po.
para silang halaman na may physical body lang at life force body.
Mhm.
Yes,
Tapos,
opo.
pagdating ng soul, 'di ba? You look at a child, 'di ba? A child from 0 to 21, 'di ba? Yung mga bata nakakapagsalita, nakakapag-isip, pero hindi pa kompleto yung decision making faculty nila. In fact, yung legal age 21 kasi alam nating lahat na nakokompleto lang, bumababa lang yung spirito sa kanila at fully nag-a-unfold at the age of 21. So, pag nakakita ka ng bata, physical body yan, life force body,
Life
soul.
force and
Pero pag
soul.
nakakita ka ng adult at responsible adult at hindi naman mentally challenged or emotionally challenged or will, di ba? An adult who is harmonized, then you can see clearly the 4 components. The
Okay.
physical body, the life force body, the soul, and the spirit.
And the
They're all
spirit.
open.
Alright.
Yun na.
Okay, thank you so
Ayun.
much,
Oh my goodness.
Doc.
Thank you so much po.
We're
So
gonna
much
have more
learning.
time for that kasi I'm sure ang dami pa pang gusto i-share.
Yes, opo.
Okay, so please leave us your number if ever that we would like to reach you out for our guests. Okay? Thank you,
Iwan
Dr.
ko rin lang po
Divina.
sa chat box.
Alright, sige po.
Yay!
No lang problema.
Doc.
Thank you so much, Dr.
Thank you so
Divina
much.
Gonzalez.
Thank you, Doc.
Patiently
Thank
listening.
you.
No
Thank
problem
you.
po, no? See you again.
See you.
Wow, nice.
Ayun.
It's really very deep, you know?
Yes, Miss Michelle. Nako, I did not know about anthroposophic medicine nga. Ano ba yan?
Medicine.
Pero, yes, one thing I learned, Miss Michelle, no, we really need to balance talaga the soul, the spirit, and gaya nga ng sabi ni
Yeah,
Doktora about the will, no? We need to have the will so that we can know how to balance nga our mind and our body and our soul. So, ayun, now I know about it. So,
Yeah.
anyway, so much for that,
And
no? Marami
people,
talaga ako natutunan from
and
this
yeah, and people should learn
topic.
about life force and the food that they eat because a lot of people right
Yan,
now,
opo.
they just eat whatever they find, no? Kung ano lang yung nabibili sa grocery, kung
The
ano yung
available.
actually walang life force if we eat yung mga delata, yung mga
Yan, oo,
packaged
naku.
food. Wala na siyang life force eh. Which
Opo,
people don't
process.
understand, right?
Correct. Yes, Miss Michelle. Naku.
Oo. So, napakaganda ng topic. So, what we're going to do is we will have more sa pagbabalik ng
Yes, syempre dito lang yan sa
Wellness
Wellness
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Hi everyone, this is Michelle and welcome back to my channel.
It's Wednesday. It's time to talk about wellness and beauty. It's time to heal. It's time to feel better. It's time to look better. It's time to do well. Join us every Wednesday at 5 p.m. at Planet Queen Facebook page and Planet Queen TV YouTube channel. See you there.
It's time for Wellness for Wednesday.
Okay, we're
Yes,
back.
we're back. Welcome back, guys.
Grabe,
Ayun, grabe. Yeah,
yung
Miss
topic
Michelle.
natin today.
Yes, dami ko po natutunan and I'm very, very excited no for our next guest po, Miss Michelle.
So right now, nako, ito nga, we can listen to our body and the body can listen to us. Tama?
Correct. Yes po, Miss Michelle.
Mm-hmm.
No, I agree with that. So, ayun, maraming salamat po ulit kay Dr.
Or
Divina.
Divina
Ayun.
Gonzalez. So,
Yes, opo.
you know what? We have our last episode last week, no? And they said
Mm-mm.
that stress nga is the leading cause of disease. So,
Opo.
today we invited someone who can teach us about EFT.
Nako,
This is
yan. Very
called the
excited for
emotional
this.
freedom technique. So,
Okay.
I learned this technique 12 years ago. Somebody that taught me
Mm-mm.
about this. Because if you really feel something, it's called tapping, no? It helps to
Opo.
balance the
Mm-mm.
energy and reduce physical and emotional pain.
Ayun,
Okay?
wow, that's good, no? That's good
Yes.
to know. At syempre, I'm very excited na nga for
Oh,
this mag-guest sa atin. Ayun, Miss
yeah.
Michelle.
So, our Zen practitioner is into inner wellness consultant and an EFT teaching, EFT coach. And of course, our teammate
Whoa.
here in Wellness Wednesday,
Yes,
please
opo.
welcome Mr. Jay Batoon.
Yes, welcome, Sir
Hi, how are you,
Jay.
Jay? Welcome, Jay.
Yeah, I think naka-mute ata si Sir Jay.
Okay. Sige.
Ayun.
Ayan.
Hello
Can you hear
again.
us?
Viewers out there. Good evening, Miguel. Good
Yes.
evening, Michelle. Hi,
Yes,
Doc
Jay.
Divina. Good evening.
Good evening po.
Yes.
There.
So, Jay, thank you for joining us. Okay. Can you tell us about what you do? And please share us what your work is.
Yeah. Alam mo, pagdating sa mga ganyang usapan, Michelle, whenever I ask, what do I do? Talagang medyo maraming sasabihin, hindi ko alam kung saan ako magsisimula. Because I wear many hats, I would say.
Okay.
Or so to speak, I wear many hats. Yan. I do a lot of things, mostly on the side of wellness. I'm an inner wellness consultant. I'm a Zen practitioner, just like Doc Divina, and I give webinars and workshops on self transformations. In fact, I just
Okay.
arrived from summer. I arrived last, I think last Monday. Yeah,
Kamusta
last
naman
Monday.
yung summer? Kamusta ngayon
Wow,
doon?
grabe.
Napakaganda pala ng lugar ng Samar. Ay, sa mga taga Catbalogan City, mga Samareños, hello, good evening po ng
Hi,
lahat yan.
hello,
Yan, good
Catalogan
evening po.
City people. Maganda doon, maganda.
Yeah. So I gave a workshop there for the LGU, medical responders, and social workers,
Opo.
and also DepEd teachers in Catbalogan.
Oo.
Uh,
Jay, ano ba yung emotional freedom technique?
yeah, emotional freedom, EFT, or emotional freedom techniques, actually is a form of an acupuncture. But this time, acupuncture uses needles, right? Now it uses
Yes
needles
po.
to activate those acupuncture points in the body. But here in emotional freedom techniques or EFT, it is used to address emotional issues, phobias, traumas, anything under the sun, I would say. But instead of using needles, we use our fingers in place of the needles. And so we activate those meridian points in our body to allow the body to be relieved from dis-ease or discomfort, whether
Discomfort.
emotional, physical, or whatever.
Yes po.
Jay, are you going to show us some slides?
Yan,
Yeah,
opo.
if you allow me, I'd like to.
Please.
Yes,
It's very, very
sure po.
important because in learning EFT, we need to memorize those acupuncture or meridian points
Okay.
in the body.
All right, sige po.
Okay.
Okay
Hold
po,
on.
go ahead po. Yes, sure po. Go ahead po.
Oh.
Nako, I'm very excited to know more about EFT or emotional freedom
Ay,
technique.
oo. Maganda yan, Miguel. Ako.
Yes po. Siyempre marami
It's
sa
really
atin na
nice.
mga viewers natin na talagang may inspire to use this technique. Yan. All right. Ayun,
Yeah,
okay
and
na po.
you see my screen now. Okay, so maybe just a disclaimer, no, whatever is shown on the screen or in this presentation, it does not intend to replace medical or substitute medical or professional diagnosis.
That's right. That's right. That's true.
Okay, so because EFT is part under the umbrella of energy healing or energy medicine, and energy medicine is now hailed as the medicine of the new millennium.
Okay.
So there. Okay. May konting baga lang itong aking ayan. So let me just explain what energy healing is kasi this has become a byword or a buzzword nowadays, especially sa mga alternative healing circles, no? Katulad ng Anthroposophy and another circles. Energy healing is a form of complementary and alternative medicine based on the belief that a vital energy, o yung sinasabi ni Dr. Divina kanina na life force, that's another term, vital energy. Okay, the life force. The energy that renders you alive and well. That's the life force. So this energy flows throughout the human body. And the goal of energy healing is to balance the flow of this energy in the body of the patient. Because when there is dis-ease or disease, discomfort, illness, it means there is an energy blockage somewhere along the energy line of the body. And so, for example, if one experiences or under stress, or anxious, or afraid, so nagkakaroon, kumbaga, in simple terms, nagkakaroon ng short circuit yung energy system ng katawan ng tao. And because of the short circuit ng energy system ng katawan ng tao, maano siya, it's either yung sinabi na kanina, it's either lalaban ako or tatakbo ako. Or merong pangatlo, freeze, yung wala akong magawa, yung na-shock na lang ako. Wala akong magawa.
Na-shock na lang ako.
Natulala na lang ako. Oh, natulala na lang ako. Oo. Pwedeng ganun eh.
So how do we practice this, Jay? Paano natin to gagawin?
Okay. Yeah. EFT is very, very easy and it's very forgiving na kung nagkamali ka man, it's okay. You can always restart or repeat the whole process.
Mm-mm.
Let me just show to you the chart of the different points in the body. Kasi very important ito. Ayan, kung nakita na ninyo
Ayun.
sa inyong screen.
Yun.
Ayan.
EFT. Opo.
Yeah.
Right.
Kaya lang, bakit hindi klaro? Ayan na, klaro na. Meron lang
Ayan.
konting lag. So, ito yung kailangan nating i-memorize. So, i-access natin itong mga meridian points. So, please, you can also join me now if you are
Yes po. Mm-mm.
viewing from your screen. No? So, marami tayo. Una muna, top of the head, meron tayong points dito pala. Acupuncture points or tawag niyan, meridian points dito sa ating bumbunan. Yung
Okay,
tinatawag na
meridian
governing vessel. O yung
Okay.
yung bumbunan, yung mga energy na namumuo dito, yun ang unang-unang na-develop sa katawan ng tao during the time of conception or after conception. Di ba yung bumbunan
okay po.
natin, yung fontanelle, di ba yung batang sanggol, napaka-soft ng kanyang bumbunan.
Here. Oo.
Yes po. Correct po.
Oo, yun. Yan yung area na yan. So, from the
Here.
top of the head, and
Okay.
then beginning of the eyebrow
Alright,
here. Yung sa yung kilay, yung
Okay.
nagsasalubong na dalawang kilay.
Here.
Oh,
Here, okay.
beginning dyan. Oo, yeah, yan. Yung kilay na yan.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
yan ang tinatawag na bladder meridian. Connected yan. Meron yung meridian, energy highway connected sa ating bladder. No? And then side of the eye. Itong side of the eye, itong sa tip ng ating kilay. Di ba sa dulo ng kilay natin, yung pababa, yung tapered here. Yan
I
ang
see,
side of the eye, the gallbladder meridian. Ano pa ang gallbladder? Yung lalagyan ng abdo.
Yeah, lalagyan ng
Opo.
ano. Wire.
Gallbladder meridian. Oh, dinadaanan yan. Dinadaanan yan. And then meron tayong under the eye point. Under the eye. Itong ating eye bags. Yan, under the eye.
Ayun.
Stomach
Ako.
meridian. Dinadaanan yan. Connected yan sa
Dito.
ating stomach.
Oh.
And
okay
then
po.
under the nose, yung under the nose natin, yung cleft or yung hiwa sa
Okay,
sa,
dito
mo,
po na.
sa ilalim ng ilong sa ating upper lip. No? So yan ang under the nose, governing vessel. Maraming din mga energy meridians o mga energy highways dyan na natatamaan na connected sa ating mga internal organs. Tapos yung ating chin, yung ating baba, meron din
Opo.
dyan sa gitna. Yan ang ating
Here po,
central
no?
vessel. Marami din. Yan. Itong dito sa ating sa ating baba. Yan.
Okay.
Below the lower lip. And then
Dito.
beginning of the collarbone, itong buto sa ating collarbone, yung dalawang malalaking buto diyan dito sa baba ng lieg.
Opo.
Ayan, ating collarbone.
Here, no?
Yan. Yung buong from that point sideways stretching to the entire collarbone, yun yung kino-cover ng ating collarbone, the kidney meridian. So, din mayroon tayong tinatawag na sore spot. Itong sore spot na nandito sa ibabaw ng ating nipple, sa may dibdib, both sides, no? Yan ang ating, neurolymphatic point yan. Pwede rin yan sa likod. So, front and back ng ating torso, nandoon ang neurolymphatic point. Napakaganda ng neurolymphatic point kasi pag na-stimulate yung point na yan, ma-energize ka. Then you feel peaceful, you feel calm, and you feel there is harmony within you.
Saan yung sore spot?
Yeah.
Sorry. Sore spot and saan exactly?
Dito na. Okay, nakikita nyo ang screen ko. Dito sa may
Ayun.
upper,
Chest part, no?
dito sa upper chest.
Opo,
Upper
no?
chest,
Upper
sa
chest.
ibabaw ng iyong nipple. No? Here. Itong, ayan. Tagus yan sa likod.
Talaga.
Yan ang
Wow.
neurolymphatic point. Yes. And then below the nipple, the
Okay.
liver meridian, sa right side, sa rib, below the
Opo.
nipple here, that's the liver meridian. Yung rib natin, tadyang natin. Yan.
Opo.
Diyan.
And then meron tayong underarm meridian or underarm
Uy.
point. Yung underarm
Yeah.
point naman, nandito sa ilalim ng ating kilikili. No? Sa ilalim. Sa mga babae, yung dinadaanan ng bra strap ninyo.
Ayun.
Yan. Oo,
Okay.
oo. It's the same
Okay,
with
opo.
men. Okay? And then,
Opo.
lung meridian, ang ating thumb, sa base ng iyong hinlalaki ng yung finger mo, ng thumb mo, sa side ng kuko sa base, nandyan ang ating lung meridian. And then sa index finger, sa base ng index finger, nandyan ang large intestine meridian. Then sa
Opo.
middle finger, sa base ng kuko sa side, nandyan ang ating heart protector. And then the
Okay.
baby finger, i-skip natin yung ring finger. Sa process ng EFT, hindi natin
Opo.
isasama ang ring finger kasi meron siyang sarili niyang kumbaga may sarili siyang mundo, may sarili siyang gamit. Okay.
Okay po.
So, and then the karate chop, and then we go straight to the baby finger, the pinky finger is the heart meridian. So yung heart meridian, kung meron kang mga disturbance sa puso mo, sa dibdib mo,
Yes po.
na related sa heart, pwede mong i-stimulate and irarab mo lang to. Ganyan. So this is another approach na hindi pa EFT yan. That's another approach. And then the karate chop point here, sa underside ng iyong palm, sa soft side here, this is the small intestine meridian. So, from the top of the head, down to the tips of your fingers, doon ang dinadaanan ng mga meridian points na gagamitin natin sa EFT, sa Emotional Freedom Techniques. Okay. So, I hope mag-get natin 'yon, ano?
Alright, opo.
So ganito, kung paano gagawin, una muna, titingnan mo, ano ba ang nararamdaman ko ngayon na this is? Upset ba ako? Nagagalit ba ako? Meron ba akong phobia? For example, the fear of public speaking. Let's
Opo.
just take that as an example, no? Marami sa atin na takot tumayo sa gitna ng maraming tao sa isang crowd at magsasalita. Nanginginig na, merong stage fright, no? It can be worked out using EFT. EFT can help manage or overcome the stage fright or fear of public speaking. So, what do we do? So, just bear in mind, call to mind your emotional issues at this moment, whatever that is. Anger, stage fright, lack of purpose in life, that can also be. Even your financial issues can also be applied here. Anything that you can imagine regarding your physical, emotional, or even the spiritual aspect of your being. And so, call to mind that particular issue now in your mind, no? And then we'll create a setup statement. The setup statement, we declare it to ourselves 3 times using this formula. So listen to this. Even though I have this blank, meaning your issue,
Anxiety,
I
example.
deeply, for example,
Opo.
stage fright. No? Even though I have this stage fright, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Yun lang yun. That's one statement. No? And then you repeat it 3 times, declare it to yourself as you tap your karate chop point. No? So you tap that. So, for example, ito, no? So as you can see from my screen. So even though I have this stage fright, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. So we repeat that 3 times. Even though I have this stage fright, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I have this stage fright, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Now, take a deep breath. Take a deep breath and then connect with the stage fright issue that you have. And then begin to tap, beginning of the eyebrow. So this stage fright, as you give a name or address your particular issue. This stage fright that I have. No? Yes. And then side of the eye, this is stage fright. This is you can be creative in addressing the stage fright. Let's say this is stage fright that is crippling me, that's making me afraid to stand in front of a crowd. No? This is stage fright. Okay, so go through the points that we mentioned earlier. This is stage fright, the chin area, and then sa collarbone. This is stage fright. You can also cross your hands. This is stage fright, and then tap under the arm. This is stage fright. This is stage fright. This,
Right.
I'm scared of this stage fright. No? And then you can also tap the fingers, the base that we mentioned kanina. This is stage fright. This is stage fright. This is stage fright. Skip the ring finger, go to the baby finger. This is stage fright.
Stage fright.
Okay? And this is stage fright. And then last sa head, clockwise, rotation. This is stage fright.
Stage
And
fright.
then take a deep breath, pause for a moment. Then pakiramdaman mo ang sarili mo. No? Nag-reduce ba yung intensity?
Yes, opo. Parang na-relax po
Nag-reduce ba yung
naman.
intensity ng feeling mo? Na-relax ka ba? Kumalma ka ba? So yun ang indicator mo. And it's also good before you start doing EFT, mag-ano ka muna, ang tawag ko dyan, mag-SUDS, is UDS. Ang ibig sabihin nun, Subjective Unit of Distress Scale. Meaning,
Okay, opo.
you rate your state of discomfort from 0 to 10. 0 meaning nothing at all, very relaxed.
Opo.
And then 10 being the most intense. No? The most intense level of
I
discomfort.
see.
And then you go to the setup statement, go to the points, and then assess yourself from the first round. From 0 to 10, for example, kanina 8. So ngayon, ano na from 0 to 10? Ano na ngayon from the first round? Na-relieve ka ba? Bumaba ba? Or pwedeng steady? Or pwedeng nag-increase? No?
Yeah,
Depende
opo.
sa circumstance. So,
Okay.
your indicator is your feeling.
Opo.
Of course, malalaman mo yon, no? And then, kung meron pa, gusto kong, depende sa'yo yan. Kung ang level of satisfaction mo, bumaba lang siya, okay na sa'yo, then fine. Or gusto mong i-0 or 1 or 2, then you have to repeat again the entire process. So,
Okay.
now in the round 2 of EFT, you can adjust your statement. No, for example, no, even though I still, kasi meron pa akong natira, gusto ko pang mas mabawasan pa. Even though I still have this stage fright,
All right.
I deeply and completely love and accept myself. And then 3 times yun. Even though I still have this stage fright, I deeply and completely love and accept myself while tapping on your karate chop point. Even though I still have some remnants, no, some traces, you can say, some traces of this stage fright, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. And then go through the points again, beginning of the eyebrow, I still have a remnant, no, some traces of this stage fright that I'd like to be released now. I still have this stage fright, some traces of the stage fright, some amount of stage fright. You can say some amount of stage fright in my body. This stage fright that's making me feel afraid, scared. This stage fright, go to the entire point, no? This stage fright still. Some amount of stage fright that I have in my body, in my system.
Yes.
No? And then still. Then top of the head. And then
The last
breath.
part po, no? Clockwise.
So,
Then makiramdam ka. Yes.
question is, why do we say that affirmation that I completely and deeply accept and love myself? Why do we say that? And does affirmation really self-talk?
Yes.
Does our body really listen to that affirmations?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yes, the body will pick up your subconscious mind. Because our body is intelligent. It picks up vibrations. It picks up energies. It picks up emotion. Kaya nga minsan, sa ordinary life natin, bumibili tayo ng mga galit ng ibang tao, nadadamay tayo. Kasi bumibili tayo Nagpipick up tayo ng mga energy.
I see.
So that positive self-affirmation is very, very important because your body is listening to you. Your subconscious mind is picking up those statements.
I see.
And the subconscious mind is very, very powerful than the conscious mind.
Wow, it's subconscious.
Wow, grabe. Kaya pala, ano po.
Yes.
So, JM,
Yes po.
question regarding.
Yeah, meron po. Pero I just want to share, no, pagka yung
Hmm.
parents naman natin, parang pag sinasabi nila na, for me, parang pag sinasabi, Jaya, ang gwapo mo today. Parang nakakainis na ewan. Pero at some point, parang, oy, nakakaboost ng confidence, di ba? Parang, gwapo
That's
mo
right.
Yeah,
naman
yeah,
ngayon. Di ba?
napaflattered
Parang
ka.
ganun po, di ba? Yes, di ba?
Napaflatter ka naman, di ba?
Opo, yan. Ganun. So, ganun po ba?
Yeah.
Nakaka-prevent din po ba yan ng, ng mga, tawag dito yung mga bad vibes, negative, yun po.
Yes,
Okay.
because you are that serves as a protective layer, psychological
Oh,
protective layer sa body mo, no, sa mind mo, sa
I
thinking
see.
mo. In the same way that na masasaktan ka kapag meron kang
Mm.
naririnig na bad words against you, di ba?
Okay, yeah,
So
tama
the
po.
body picks up energy
I see.
So,
from you.
can we use this po, Sir Jade, this technique to prevent disease, or, can anybody practice this
Yes,
technique then? Opo.
Mhm.
absolutely. It's very, very simple. It's
All
non-invasive.
right.
It's portable. You can bring it anywhere. So
Ayun.
when I
Nice.
learned EFT, it opened me to a realization na this body pala is built so wonderfully by the Creator, by God.
That's correct.
There is
Opo.
a built-in healing energy in our body. All we have to do is to just wake up to this healing energy that is already present within you.
Okay. Talaga. So, Jay, if somebody really feels bad, they can use it to
Yeah.
prevent disease. Paano yun? Disease, rather.
Okay.
No?
Yeah. So for example, if you are addressing a physical illness, kasi every physical illness, katulad ng sinabi ni Dr. Divina kanina, mayroong accompanying psychological aspect or emotional
Mm.
aspect. For example, if you learn or if you're being told by your doctor na, uy, meron kang cancer, stage 3 or stage 4, anong mararamdaman mo at first?
Wow.
Takot.
Di ba
Opo.
mararamdaman mo
Oh,
na
fear na
uy,
yun.
judgment na sa akin to. Scary.
Oh.
Opo,
Di
kaya
ba?
lang.
Parang hindi ka na, wala kang ganang kumain, parang nawawala yung
Yeah.
zest for life mo.
That's
Na?
true.
Opo.
And it's possible. It's possible. Many, many individuals out there were being diagnosed with that kind of illness. And so, in order to help you manage the reality of your disease, for example, stage 4 cancer, para gumaan yung pakiramdam mo, kasi kailangan gumaan yung pakiramdam mo para umangat uli yung immune system mo. Dahil kung magda-down ka, madidepress ka, ma-despair ka, bababa ang immune system, lalo ka magkakasakit.
Oh, I
Yes.
see.
Opo.
EFT elevates your mood, empowers
Mm-mm.
you to become hopeful, to become energized again.
So, wow, that's wonderful.
You get me?
How can anyone use
Yes.
this to improve their life, Jay?
Ayun. Nice.
Okay, I'll give you an example. Many, many years
Opo.
ago, I think that was in maybe 2013 yata yun, or sometime between 2012, 2013 to 2014,
Mm.
I was having an issue of financial difficulty. Okay, kasi
Okay.
wala akong trabaho ng mga days na yun, walang trabaho, walang tanggap. So I was into it. I work in the event industry before, some years ago, and even now still.
Yes. Mm-mm.
But on the side na lang. And then sabi ko, I've learned that EFT long before pa. Sabi ko, why, try ko kaya ang EFT sa aking financial difficulty. Tingnan ko nga sa issue of abundance kung matutulungan ako. So every night for 1 month straight, okay, gumawa ako, sabi ni doctor kanina, magkaroon ng therapeutic plan. So ginawan ko ang sarili ko ng therapeutic plan to address my abundance issue. Sabi ko, sa halip na mawalan ako ng gana, mawalan ako ng pag-asa na, naku, walang
Mm.
kapera-pera. Then I
Mm.
worked with that, no? I started working EFT. So, meron akong therapeutic plan. Kada bago matulog sa gabi, magtatap ako. So, nag-create ako ng statement na even though I'm afraid of, I think mine was, even though I'm afraid of unemployment or having no money at all, I
Yeah.
deeply and
Opo.
completely love and accept myself. So that's one. Then,
Wow.
nag-ano ako, inano ko yun, nag-vary ako, sabi ko, kasi pwede sa EFT, kasi pwedeng i-modify yun eh. Na let's say, for
Yeah.
example, I'm attracting abundance into my life. I'm attracting
Hindi din.
the
Nagano naman.
energy of money into my life now. And
Now.
that, I feel hopeful, I feel grateful. Pwedeng ganun eh. And so yun ang ginawa ko, applying AFT. So this fear of unemployment, this abundance issue, I attract money into my life.
Mm-mm.
Dinaanan ko lahat ng points. Alam mo, wala, hindi pa natapos ang isang buwan. A week after, may tumawag, Jay, free ka ba?
Wow. Grabe
About
naman.
this work, this, that. Boom! Sabi ko, wow, it's powerful pala. My gosh. That was
Wow. Ano kaya
Grabe
yung
po,
energy
no?
points na yan na nag-a-attract ng mga ganyan, Jay? What do you
Abundance.
think about it?
Diba? So pag, kasi, ano yan eh, I would say, napaka-magical ng EFT because you are tapping a hidden power that is within you, in the subconscious mind, to attract possibilities, to open up some potentials and tap hidden potentials in your life.
Wow.
Okay.
Diba? You're tapping
Galing
your
naman.
potential.
Yes.
Yes,
Ang
yes,
galing.
yes.
Ang galing. Hindi lang pala
I
yung
will do
Diba?
that.
Oh,
Opo.
galing. About EFT can also be applied in terms of issues of unforgiveness. For example, meron kang kaaway or meron kang emotional issue with someone, with your father, for example, no? Kung meron kang
Opo.
father and mother hunger, no, unforgiveness. You can work with that. Unforgiveness to yourself. You can work with that. Anything. Basta EFT is a multi-purpose healing tool. Just be creative and be
Just be
adventurous
creative.
with
Opo.
EFT.
Can you give us a short sample of abundance tapping?
Ay, nako. Ayan. I'm looking forward din. Opo.
Okay.
Tapping of
Abundance.
abundance
For
po.
example, no? So, ito yung, ano ko. Sabihin mo, so begin tapping it with a karate chop point. I attract the energy of money into my life now. And that I feel hopeful, grateful, and I feel hopeful and grateful. Okay. I attract the energy of money into my life, and I feel hopeful and grateful. I attract the energy of money into my life, and I feel hopeful and grateful. Okay, just take a deep breath, beginning with eyebrow. I attract the energy of money into my life. Side of the eye, the energy of money flows smoothly to me. Okay, under the eye, the energy of money flows smoothly to me. Okay. Under the nose, I accept the flow of money comfortably into my life. I accept the flow of money comfortably into my life. Okay. Success and abundance follows wherever I go. Tapping the chin point. The energy of abundance follows everywhere I go. I attract the flow of abundance into my life. Okay, so you can be creative in your statement. I attract the flow of money and abundance into my life. I appreciate the flow of abundance into my life. I appreciate and I am grateful with the flow of money into my life. I love the energy of money that comes to me. I love the energy of money that comes to me. Abundance and prosperity follows everywhere I go. And I am hopeful, grateful. Take a deep breath. That's it.
Wow.
You can repeat,
Wow. Thank you so much,
you can
Sir
repeat that
Jay.
as often as you want. There is no
Okay.
limit. Repeat. Make it a habit.
Just
Let's say
repeat it.
21 days. No, it takes 21 days to reprogram your brain to accept
Yeah.
a new consciousness. No, mind training,
Okay.
21 days. So just
It's
be curious,
wonderful.
be adventurous,
Grabe. Mm-mm.
Ako, Jay, thank you so much. Thank you.
New
Very
learnings.
good.
Thank you so much, Sir Jay.
Where
And
can
ako, hope.
we find
Yeah,
you?
Yeah, opo.
yeah.
Correct. Correct.
Of course, ganito. I cannot give my personal number, no? But you can
Opo.
search me on Facebook, when
All
Messenger.
right.
I respond kung sino yung
Mm-hmm.
magme-message sa akin. Um, my messenger name is J, or you can just type
Okay.
Jay Batoon. You can see my face naman there in my
Mm-hmm.
profile. Yeah. I wait lang ha. I have to rename siguro my name here so that ito yung
Jay
makikita talaga
Batoon,
sa
yan.
Facebook. Yeah.
Okay.
Yan,
Ayun.
yan. Yan.
Ayan,
That's my
guys.
Sige.
name. You can search
Batoon.
for me. Drop me a
Yes.
message if you want some coaching, some
Mm-hmm.
counseling. Drop me a
Mm-hmm.
message, and then let's create a schedule for you.
All right.
Yay!
Thank you so much, Sir
Thank you. That's
Jay.
a very good training, Jay. Thank you for your time. Thank you.
My
Thank
pleasure.
you.
Ayun. Yes, see you again, Sir Jay, no?
See
Next
you
time.
Thank you
again.
so much, Michelle and Miguel.
Thank you, thank you,
No
thank you.
problem, Sir Jay. Nako, maraming salamat po for the new learnings.
Grabe.
All right.
So what do you think?
Yes.
Thank you, Jay. What do you think,
Alam mo,
JM?
alam mo Miss Michelle, no, gaya nga ng sabi ko with Direct and the team, I'm very happy because I'm learning this kind of healing modality. So,
Mhm.
I
That's
also
right.
want to share it to my friends because it's a big help for our mind and our body. Kaya maraming maraming
Very big
salamat
na.
po.
Mm-mm.
So,
And
ayun,
you
thank
know,
you so much.
oh, and you know what, Miguel, our two guests, because of our two guests, they are alternative approach for us to keep well and be well. And
Opo.
remember also, di ba, a holistic approach means to provide support that looks at the whole person, not just their sickness or disease.
Yan, correct.
You
Opo.
know? The support kasi should be for physical, emotional,
Mm.
social, spiritual well-being, right?
Yes, that's right. Opo, Miss Michelle, that the holistic approach to health is essential to address the leading cause of our health problems. So it takes everything into account and encourages people to take charge of their health and well-being. Ayun.
Okay, so magbabalik ang Wellness
Yes, Wellness
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
It's Wednesday. It's time to talk about wellness and beauty. It's time to heal. It's time to feel better. It's time to look better. It's time to do well. Join us every Wednesday at 5 p.m. at Planetary Queen Facebook page and Planetary Queen TV YouTube channel. We'll see you there.
It's time for Wellness Wednesday.
All right. Okay,
You're right, we're
Miguel.
back. Yes,
Oh,
Miss Michelle,
okay.
no? So we have two guests but so full of information at ayun nga, ang dami ko pong natutunan talaga today.
So now, guys, we know what disease means and we can
Yes.
talk to our body through EFT technique.
Yes, kaya I will
Hmm.
yes, opo. The EFT technique kaya I'm very excited to try this naman no, this healing modality. Talagang susubukan ko 'yan and share ko rin sa family ko.
Try mo nga, Miguel, 1 month kung ano yung gusto mo i-resolve at sabihin, kwento mo sa amin.
Yeah, sure. Opo, the abundance 'yan. I will do that,
Right?
no?
Oo.
Yes, oo.
Nako,
So ayun po.
di ba? Hindi naman, as I always say that life is a journey and not a destination, di ba? So with our wellness journey, we really have to take it one day at a time. No, di
Wow,
ba?
that's correct. Opo,
Oo.
Miss Michelle, I agree with that. So, I really joined this syempre this program kasi I really want to learn about health and wellness of course. So, again, we would like to thank our guest no for today. Ayun po. So syempre no to thank our dear guest Dr. Divina Gonzalez and Sir Jay Batoon, to our valued viewers, and our deepest thanks for joining us in the fourth episode of sorry, it's the seventh pala no of
Seventh na?
Wellness Wednesday. Wow, grabe, ang bilis.
Time
And
flies.
your support.
Yeah, December
Yeah.
na.
Opo nga no. Yeah, it's December na pala today. So yeah, Maraming salamat po sa lahat ng sumusuporta sa Glam and Fab Queen dito po, no,
Thank you,
syempre sa
guys.
Wellness Wednesday.
Thank you
At
so much.
ayun, marami po kayong matututunan talaga here as you find and discover new and beneficial ways to feel good, look good, and live life to the fullest. Ayun.
Oo, di ba? So guys, that's right, JM, no? So by
Yeah po.
centering ourselves in the middle of the week, we give our mind, body, and spirit a much deserved downtime to think of and reflect on our own needs and aspirations, no? So think of Wellness Wednesday as your routine midweek blessing. From here on, join us every Wednesday for Wellness Wednesday, a gift from us to you. Until then, be kind, be good, and be well. Dito lang yan sa Wellness
Wellness
Wednesday.
Wednesdays. Thank you
Thank you,
guys.
guys. Thank you. See
Enjoy
you
your
next
week.
week.
It's Wednesday. It's time to talk about wellness and beauty. I'm Medina Sison, and I'm an avid fan of anything pure and wholesome.
I enjoy keeping my whole body in great shape. Nutrition and fitness just keep me growing. In all forms also interest me. Beauty of poise and figure, beauty of hair and skin, and beauty that comes from within. The search for a higher purpose inspires me to launch a journey of discovery every single day. But it all boils down to one thing: wellness. Being totally well in every part of your life. Physical health, which keeps our senses working at its optimum. Mental health, which allows us to deal with the stresses of life. Emotional health, that balances our relationship with ourselves and the world at large. And spiritual health, which gives us the ability to see beyond ourselves and tap into a higher power.
It's time to heal. It's time to feel better. It's time to look better. And it's time to do well. Join us every Wednesday at 5 p.m. at Divina and Queen Facebook page and Divina and Queen TV YouTube channel. We'll see you there.
It's time for Wellness Wednesday.